Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. Cafu. Now it's Del Piero. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Brazil with the corner, they're first. Kimmich with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. And smartly reclaimed. Saka. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Pamplona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and plays it forward. Great ball if he can get there. He's free, he has got space. Has a go! Oh, it's Van Basten. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Ligt.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rabiot gets over and intercepts. Deftly away. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's Gundogan. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Rabiot. Pamplona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, it's come loose. Del Piero.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gundogan. Raul. And it's Gundogan. And now they can clear their lines. He's had it taken off him into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That pass has been well intercepted. We expected better, and so did he. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cafu. To Guardiola. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saka is onto this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Saka. That looks a cracking ball. Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out...
Saka! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Guardiola. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Van Basten. And that has been cleared. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2
13
then.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
That should get the job done. Pamplona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Saka. Raul. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is a brilliant interception. And he can clear it away. That's the throw. Marquinhos. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kimmich. And the finish! Yes! And surely that settles it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking in.
He's having a go! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Raul. Van Basten! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Brazil give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Stood up well to him there. Disasi comes out and deals with it. James. Mbappe. Van Basten. Now Mbappe. Del Piero. Triol is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's got away, and he was quick to react. And it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá
Gundogan.
3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score.
And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is Inzaghi! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's had it taken off him. That's been cut out, well played. Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Anthony. Casemiro. Neymar gets flagged offside. And he thumps it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Inzaghi. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Del Piero.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And here's Del Piero, and Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, well played, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Casemiro. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Inzaghi. Anthony. And Marquinhos. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos does well to stand firm and defend it. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Maradona. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he spark a counter here? He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inzaghi in with the challenge. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gundogan. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Vinicius Junior! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Del Piero. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gundogan could move up a gear here. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Now it's Inzaghi. Anthony. And it's Marquinhos. And that has left him in a heap. The less said about that pass, the better. Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Gundogan powering forward here. And here's Inzaghi. Taken back almost at once. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gundogan takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Now it's Anthony. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Marquinhos did well to stay calm there.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's their second corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Neymar. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He's had a hit! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind's...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battering away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero. He's tries a shot! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's in a good position here. Real... Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Raul. And it's Raul! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Gets his head to it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He'd have done well to reach that. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Messi. Julio Cesar can pick that up. That has been cut short. Messi. Still goalless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. Lovely ball and the shot! Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Messi goes short. Terrific header! Goal! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's tried one! And that's off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Hernandez. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Del Piero. There's the hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Guardiola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Raul. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Del Piero.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Messi wins the duel this time. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Del Piero. Son Heung-min. Raul. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Gets his pass away. Rodri. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Brilliantly cut out. Can he finish? And again! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test him.
Roll! chance! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. Oh, he's onto this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Son Heung-min, he's played him through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Raul bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Raul. And here's Del Piero. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Maradona. Shot a goal! Raul! Raul is flagged offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
So time for change.
Número 10.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Número 13. Entran número 14. Número 22. Número 21.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's clever. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero! Goal! Brazil are back in business.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Brazil surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Raul. Raul! And that may well be that. That is that. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody,
90
and
minutes to
welcome to
decide
today's
whether
match.
they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Brazil cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe fiddles it through. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Maradona. Oh, strongly challenged there. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Basten. Now that is commitment to the cause. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And that looks a decent ball. And he's had it nicked away. Driving on and making good progress. Gundogan. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Maradona just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's Gundogan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gundogan really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Iniesta. Now it's Van Basten. Marquinhos. Gundogan. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ronaldinho! And that wasn't far away.
Ronaldinho probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van Basten. Maradona.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's had a hit! Gundogan. And the counter is on. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Guardiola. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Figo. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Shanghai tries a shot! There it is! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. In what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges.
Now the finish! They've done it!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And it's Maradona. Rummenigge. And it's Gundogan. Del Piero. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? There's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Davids. Ronaldinho, and the finish! He scores! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Shanghai Shenhua blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Ronaldinho! Interesting ball.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
that time. Excellent interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Maradona. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gundogan. And here's Van Basten.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Del Piero. Here's found chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge. And it's Maradona. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Del Piero. Now that's a fine challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. No way through. Oh, well played. Guardiola. It's run loose here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. It's Figo! And he has been fouled there.